How America bought Alaska for 2 pennies per acre. What if I told you the United States once bought a piece of land larger than California, Texas, and Montana combined for about 2 cents an acre? It sounds like a brilliant investment, yet at the time, almost everyone thought it was absurd. This is the story of the Alaska Purchase, a deal mocked as a blunder, but remembered as one of the greatest bargains in history. The year was 1867. Alaska belonged to the Russian Empire. For Russia, it was a remote outpost, expensive to defend, and difficult to govern. The nearest major Russian settlement was thousands of miles away. Worse still, the Empire feared that if war broke out with Britain, the British could seize Alaska from their base in nearby Canada. The solution? Sell it, and sell it to a country unlikely to be an enemy. The United States, fresh from its Civil War, was expanding westward. The idea of acquiring Alaska appealed to Secretary of State William Seward. Seward envisioned new trade routes across the Pacific, untapped natural resources, and a strategic advantage in the north. Negotiations began quietly. In the early hours of March 30th, 1867, the treaty was signed. The price, $7.2 million, the equivalent of about $140 million today. But the public was not impressed. Newspapers derided the purchase as Seward's Folly and Seward's Icebox. Critics saw Alaska as a frozen wilderness, vast, empty, and useless. For nearly 3 decades, it seemed they might be right. Few settlers moved there, and the territory generated little income. Then, in 1896, prospectors discovered gold in the Klondike region. Suddenly, Alaska was no longer a joke. Over the following century, vast oil reserves, rich fisheries, and valuable minerals would make the territory, and later the state, a cornerstone of U.S. economic and strategic power. In hindsight, the Alaska Purchase was an extraordinary bargain. But in 1867, it was a leap of faith, a decision that defied public opinion and required vision beyond the present moment. It reminds us that the value of an investment is not always visible at the time it is made. Sometimes, the boldest choices are the ones history rewards the most.